Okay dear, today we learn how we can create the layers, okay, blocks, and then how we can do the scale. This one is a scale of 1 raised to 100, and then this is the scale of 1 raised to 20. Okay, so let us start from the layers. If you see in this drawing, we can do at least one layer for the central line, second layer we can do for the text, third layer we can do for the dimensions, fourth layer we can maybe do for the block or for the columns. So I think 4 layers is enough. So let us start. Go into the AutoCAD, and for the layers just simply we type LA. Okay, it will show you the layers. Click the layers and a new dialog box will come for the layers like this one. Okay, here this will show you how many layers is currently. Right now is 0 layers. So for example, I want to create a new layer. So here is, if you click here, this is a new layer. So the new layer name is, for example, I can put text, and here I can change the color. Maybe I will give the color is yellow. Okay, then I create another layer. I can give the name is column, and maybe I can put the new color, maybe red. The third layer we create, again click here. This layer is, for example, center line, and maybe I can change the color to cyan. Okay, and the fourth one is for dimension. Again click over here, I can put the dim for dimension, and I can put the color any light color like this one, or maybe I can put the green. Okay, once you do the layers, you can close this one over here, and all the layers you created you can see over here. Sorry, over here all the layers you created you can see in the layer properties over here. See, 0 layer is the default. This is a CL, center line, column, dimension, and text. Okay, so this is how we can create the layers. Now how we can use it? Okay, it's very easy and simple how we can use. So just you can change from here. For example, CL, if I make a line, it will make in the CL. Look, if I want to change over here dimension and I make a line, it will make in the dimension line. Okay, if I again change over here text, and it will make a text, and click outside, see, it will make in the different color. And you can change from one side to other side. How we can change? For example, I want to change this layer, so just select and go over here, change, for example, from here to here, and cancel. So this is how we can create the layers. Okay, now let us start the drawing. Okay, so delete this one. Okay, so in this drawing what we can see, we have to create the center lines first, as we did in the before. The center line one is in the x-axis 5,000, 5,000, and 4,000. So 14,000 plus 1,000 over here and 1,000 here, so 16,000. So I can do the 16,000, but first I can change my units. Units will be here, I can put the 0, and here I can do the millimeters. Click OK. So I can do the line with center line. This is my center line. Okay, so I can start the line from 0 0 and I can say 16,000 wow 0. Okay, so this is I make the layer and I can do the zoom. So for zoom I can simply click over here, it will fit in my drawing. Okay, so this is I created the x-axis line, and one line I can create for the y-axis. So again I can go to the line, and this line I will start from 1 in the x-axis 1000, wow 1000 minus 1000 in the y-axis. And now in the vertical, how much is in the vertical? 4 plus 3 7 plus 7 14 plus 2 more 14 to 16,000. Okay, because 4 and 3 7 7 7 14, 1000 over here, 1000 over here. So I need the 16,000. I can go back in AutoCAD and I can make 16,000 because I am working in the millimeters. 16,000, enter. Now again zoom, extend. Now these are my two lines. Okay, these are the dotted lines. So how I can change into the dotted lines? Simply what I can do, select these two, go to the layers, others. Here I can load dash lines. Okay, select this one. Okay, so once I do this one, change in the here, and you can see these are the dotted lines. If you are not happy with the scale, what you can do, simply go over here and here change the line type scale. Maybe here is 1, try 50. What will happen? Enter. So here is 50. Okay, now you will be, this is looks good. You can close this one. Now we can offset this one. This is 5,000 over here, 5,000 over here, and then it was 5,000 and 4,000. Then I do the 4,000 over here, and then down offset is 4,000, then 3,000, then again 4,000, then 3,000, and then 3,000. So this is how we can complete our plan in the sections. Now we can make the text. Okay, so text, we can click the text, and for the text I want to make the circle. This is maybe 2-point circle. So here 1 point, the second point is over here. Maybe I can put 1,500. Okay, and inside I can put the text. The text is A, for example, over here. So I can put the text. I can make the text over here. I can write down A, and this A is very small, so I can make it, select this one and change this one maybe 50. Okay, and click outside. Still it's a small, double click, select and make it maybe 200. Still small, select and make it 500. Okay, now looks okay. I can check this one and put it over here inside. If you want to still change, you can change, double click, select and maybe 1,000, and then select this one and you can move inside. over here. And then you can copy this one, same thing what we did in the previous drawing, you can copy all over here. Okay dear, this is how we create one, and then we can copy all the way over here and change the name. Then we create the block. For the block we make the one rectangle. This is size is 200 by 200, and column number 2 200 by 400, and number 3 200 by 500. If you see in the over here, these are the sizes: 200 by 200, 200 by 400, 200 by 600. And here inside we put the hatch. This is hatch, we put the same way what we did in the previous class, and then we make a reference line in the middle over here. Okay, I already make it, I just move over here. Okay, so move these reference line, enter, and from here I can put it in the middle over here. Now I want to make the block. For the block I can click B, enter. This is the block. So here it will ask the name. I can give column 1, COL1. Okay, it says specify the object and the base point. For the object I can click the select object. This is my object, enter, and base point is middle of this one. Okay, base middle of this one, I will click OK. This is my block 1. The second block is this one, so column 2, again B, enter, block. Okay, again I can give the name is column COL2. Select the object is this one, enter, and the pick point is the middle of this one. This is my block 2, click OK. Then I will select block 3. This is my block 3, again B, enter, and then column 3, select object. This is my object, enter, and pick point is middle of this one over here, click OK. So this is how we can create the block. Now I want to insert the block. So for example, at A5 block column 1, if you see from the figure over here, this one is here, you can see A5, this one is A5. So A5 is 2 by 2. So I can go to my AutoCAD. Here now I can click the insert, insert, enter. Okay, then it will show me the what blocks I have. You can see what blocks I have: column 1, column 2, column 3. So I need the column 1. I can click column 1. Okay, and I can place over here this one. This is how I can insert all the blocks. For example, in the B1 I need 2 by 4. So see over here B2 or B1 I need the 2 by 4. So I can go to the B2. So this is my B2. Okay, my black direction is this way. I want to change, so simply I can click the rotation over here. See, this is rotation. So now I can insert, and instead of this one I can make it like this one. So this is 90. Okay, so I can just type the 90, enter. So this is how we can insert the blocks. We can insert all the block this way. Now we do the column dimensions and reinforcement. Okay, for the reinforcement it says column 1 has, this one is 4 bars dia 22, and link is a 6 dia 10. So how we can do this one? We can, this is our complete drawing. We create this drawing. This is our blocks. Now here we make another columns. We give them column 1, column 2, column 3 for reinforcement. Okay, for steel. So for steel I will suggest you make a layer. Here we don't have the layer for the steel, so simply just click the layer and here new and type the steel, STEEL, and for steel we choose the color. For example, we can choose steel this color, okay, and this one we can close this one. Now we know this is our diameter is 200 by 200, so dimension, we click the dimension and we give the dimension, okay, very small. So what we can do, annotation, go to the modify, and in modify here the arrow size we can try maybe 20, and text also 20, and primary units annotation we don't need, click OK, click close. Okay, so this is good, looks good, 200, and also we need this one is 200. Always we put it all these ones. This is 400, and also we put this side. Okay, now we want to put the steel inside. I will put the one, rest you will do yourself. So here we know we need the 4 bars. So first of all we do the concrete cover. So concrete cover we normally do the 20 milli, so offset 20 milli, okay, here, and our bars is how much, 22, so we offset half of this one, which is 11, again offset 11 for the center line. Okay, now this is done, and now we can change. We know that this is steel, so we put it the steel, okay, cancel. Now we can change the diamond, this in the steel, we can go to the draw and select the donut. Okay, the inside dia is 0, the outside dia is 22. Okay, so we can put our steel over here, over here, over here, over here. This is wrong, so delete this one. Again put the donut, inside dia 0, outside dia 22, and we can put it over here. So this is how we can put the steel. So then we don't need this one, and we can remove this one. So we repeat the same thing for these two. So okay, here we make the plan of the column, which is like this one, and here is inside steel, and we can put these ones for the sections. And sections, you can, when you mention the section, you will show like this one section, and you can mention the steel bars, which is exactly we did it in our previous class, like this one here, that you have to put these bars, and you have to make these ones that what is the size in size of your column, and same way inside the bars you will mention that what bars we have to here. So how you do it, same way, annotation, and you can go to multi this one, and you can click over here and here. Now you can write down what bar you need. This one is mentioned over here. This bar is 6 dia 10 per meter, so we can write down delete this one. Do it again. Annotation, diameters here. So this one is 6 space dia is a symbol, diameter 10 per meter. Okay, and the size is try 30, enter, and click outside. So yeah, this is 6 diameter 10. Same way these bars over here, we can put this bar over here. So this is 4 dia 22 bars. and again here size is 30 and click outside. So here we can move little bit, somewhere. Okay, so this is how we can mention. Same way we mentioned the bars over here. Okay, but make sure this one we can put somewhere else. Okay, this looks okay. And then same thing we mention in this one, and we can create these ones over here. Okay, now we want to print out on the scale. So for the scale printout, what we have to do, we have to do the layouts. Okay, how we do the layouts? Just click the layout. Okay, here we can see in the layouts. Okay, so just delete this one, we don't need this one. The paper size here, doctor says the paper size is A3. The paper size is A3. Okay, so what we can do, go to the AutoCAD. Okay, and then here just right click. Here you can say page setup, and in the page setup, this one click modify. In the modify here, see the paper size is A3. So we want to change this one, and we to put A3 size to 420 by this one. This is A3 size. We select this one. Okay, and here we click OK, and we close this one. So now see, this is the paper size is A. If you want to check, double check, click the page setup. Now you can see this is the paper size is 420 by 297. So this is the paper size. If you want to put your outline, like which we already created, if you remember, for example, title block, so you can go to the title block, open the title block. Okay, so this is your title block. If you want to bring the title block, just select this one, Control C, yani copy, and come over here, and here you can say Control V. Okay, so here, but before this one, what you can do, again go to the layout, properties, modify, and scale. You can say scale is not this one but 1:1. Scale is 1:1. Click OK. Okay, right now do the scale 1:1. Click OK. Okay, now Control V, and you can see now it will fit in your drawing over here. So just I put it over here. Okay, see dimensions, I don't need the dimensions, so I can delete the dimensions. I don't need dimensions, so I can delete all the dimensions. So this one, this way I can fit my drawing. Again I can check, modify, so 80 paper size is fine. Okay, and I will do the little bit adjustment to fit this one inside. So I can select all, move, and I can take from here and move inside to fit it somehow. Okay, now here this is how we can put the our page setup inside. Okay, now I want to create scale 1:100. Okay, so I can go here and put the viewport. Okay, so I will click the viewport. Here is a viewport, and I want to put the single viewport. Click OK, and I can make one viewport over here. Okay, see, this is how we create the viewport. Okay, so I click, double click inside, I can adjust, and here the scale is 1:100. Okay, 1:100. Here is the scale 1:100. Okay, and then I will do the little bit adjustment. I don't want to see this one, so I can do my adjustment. Okay, click outside, double click, just click this one, and we bring this one up to here. Okay, this looks good. Okay, now another viewport I can make it over here. Again, viewport, VIEW, viewport, and I can click again single. Okay, I can make another viewport over here for my columns. So I can double click inside, move these ones. Okay, and here my scale will be 1:20. Yeah, this is how much scale is, 1:20. So I can go back to my drawing and see this one how we can fit 1:20. So here you have to select your scale is 1:20, this one 1:20. Okay, so this one how you fit your columns, and then you can click outside, and here your name Rakam Jame you can put it over here. Okay, so this is how we can fit on our drawing. This scale is 1:100 and this scale is to 1:20. Okay, if you want to see, you can click here, it will show you here the scale is 1:100, 1:100, this is 1:100, and here click outside. Okay, and this one will be 1:20. So now how you plot it, just simply go to the plot. Okay, continue, and then here you can select the PDF, DWG to PDF. Okay, and here paper size is fine, and here you can select window. For window selection you can select from here, window, select from here up to, for example, here. Okay, then here you can see the preview. Yeah, this looks perfect, and then you can click OK, and then here you can give the name that where you want to save. For example, I want to save in my OneDrive and CAD, this one, this is homework, so I give the name, good name, homework. And I click the save. It will save my drawing and it will show you how it looks like. Okay, here see, this drawing is bigger, looks bigger, and this line is smaller but looks bigger. Okay, so this is how we can do the scale. Now the last thing, how to insert the table. For the table, just type TABLE, table, click the table, and it will ask you how many columns you need and how many rows you need. So if you see over here, columns, we need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns and 1, 2, 3 rows. So we can go to AutoCAD. Okay, so columns, we need a 5 columns, rows we need 3 or 4 rows, depends on what size you need. Okay, and column width we can say, for example, 25, and then row width we can say row height is 10. We can click OK, and it will ask you where you want to put it, and here you can see it will put it for you. So it's a very small, but you can change the size. Just click it over here and you can drag and you can make it larger. And then if you want to put the text inside, just double click, whatever you want to type it, you can go and type it inside. This is how we can create the tables.